With the rise of anime's recognition as a medium, we have seen the meteoric rise of several mangas thanks to their anime adaptations, such as Kimetsu no Yaiba in 2020, Jujutsu Kaisen in 2021, arguably Chainsaw Man and Blue Lock in 2022, but there was one that as well successfully came out of nowhere and took over by storm the internet by impacting forever our culture and revive its genre, even being for some the best anime of all time. As you may have guessed, today we are going to talk about Frieren. To fully understand this whole phenomenon and how Sosuna Frieren managed to stand out from all those fantasy series, we need first to start with our main characters, who had a huge role in the making of the manga. Yamada Kanehiro is a seasoned mangaka who has been in the industry for a while now. He has worked on many series, including that one, which his current editor Katsuma Ogura considered a masterpiece despite its poor sales. For his next work, Yamada and Ogura decided to bring in an artist to elevate things to the next level. This will allow Yamada to focus solely on the story, something he's great at. However, you see, bringing in another artist introduces the need for harmony and understanding between the writer and the artist. The relationship needs to be at least good to create a bright future for the manga. Ogura, aware of that, had a specific artist in mind to pair with Yamada. They considered various ideas, including a gag manga, which led to the creation of storyboards for a one-shot of what would become Sosuna Frieren. Initially, Yamada Kanehiro presented the storyboard of Frieren to Ogura. After several meetings, Yamada wrote the first chapter. Ogura then took it to the illustrator he had been working with for a long time, Tsukasa Abe. To their great surprise, Tsukasa was highly interested in illustrating Frieren. He saw the potential beauty in the project and expressed his desire to draw it. Yamada agreed after seeing Tsukasa's drawings for Frieren, finding it impressive, and thanks to that duo, Frieren was ready to be shown to the world. The manga finally debuted on April 28, 2020, in Weekly Shonen Sunday magazine, a well-known weekly shonen manga magazine published by Shugakukan. From that alone, we can say that Frieren is a shonen, a manga targeted at young boys and teenagers, the most popular category of manga worldwide. While many people argue that Frieren is more of an isekai, a genre where characters are transported to, reborn, or trapped in a parallel universe, editor Mr. Ogura himself stated that, speaking in extremes, Frieren falls more under the shonen category. Now the question on everyone's mind is this just another shonen fantasy manga that follows the usual stereotypes? Will it be filled with the same hero tropes? Whereas the goal is to defeat the bad guy and going back home to be recognized as the savior of the world with predictable characters and repetitive storylines? Essentially, is it just another iteration of what we have seen countless times before? A mere drop of water in an already overflowing sea? Well, while Frieren is indeed a fantasy shonen, Kanehiro Yamada managed to make a difference alongside Tsukasa Abe. By leveraging the powerful tool which is the internet, Abe Tsukasa posted the first two chapters of Frieren on Twitter to attract more visibility, a clever strategy when we observe our today's habits and way of life. With its publication in the Weekly Shonen Sunday magazine and that online strategy, Frieren took over Japan by storm, not slowly, but quickly. The fanbase has continued to grow, earning second place in This Manga is Amazing 2021, right behind Chainsaw Man, an already established and popular modern manga giant. 2 million copies in circulation in just 11 months, winning several awards including the Manga Taisho Grand Prize 2021, the Tezuka Osamu New Creator Prize 2021. Anyway, it was a success. But this was only the beginning of the rise of Frieren, the initial turmoil of what was to come next. 2020 Shoichiro Taguchi, an anime producer from Toho, a leading Japanese entertainment company primarily focused on producing and distributing anime films and series, stumbled across the very first chapter of Frieren thanks to the weekly Shonen Sunday magazine issue containing it. His reaction? He was immediately captivated by it, moved, and even cried, stating that an amazing manga had started. From the first chapter, he strongly felt it should be adapted into an anime and quickly began creating a proposal. He explained that it's pretty uncommon to think about an anime adaptation from the very first chapter. Usually decisions are made after observing and analyzing the results, the sales performances, the reception, how the audience reacts to the product, so the manga. But with Frieren, we moved quickly. The goal was to create an anime that would be widely and long loved. Taguchi felt that Sosuna Frieren was a one-of-a-kind work, the next big thing, and to make that real, he made sure the anime will be adapted with the right producer, the right team, the right studio, and one more thing he needed: time and patience. So years passed, and then September 2022, the news landed. Sosuna Frieren Beyond Journey's End will be adapted into an anime series. Will it be a failure? Will it be a success? Will it allow Yamada Kaneido and Abe Tsukasa to achieve their career goals to a further level? Things were about to get a lot more interesting. The date was set, announced in September 2022, to premiere exactly 1 year later in September 2023. Everything seemed perfect. The original manga experiencing at that time a meteoric rise thanks to the duo of Kaneido Yamada and Tsukasa Abe, reaching 10 million copies in circulation from April 2020 to September 2023, an impressive feat achieved in just 3.5 years. And even more remarkable considering this was before the anime's premiere. We could already anticipate how the anime would further boost the manga's visibility and sales. The right and skillful team for the adaptation was in place, thanks to our good friend Taguchi. The renowned studio Madhouse, known for classics such as Death Note, the 2011 version of Hunter x Hunter, the first season of One Punch Man, Parasite Maxim, and many more, was on board. The season was set to be divided into 2 parts, not with 24 episodes, but with 28. So could anything really stop Sosuna Frieren from rising even further? Absolutely nothing. The series finally premiered with a groundbreaking 2-hour special episode on September 29, 2023, on Nippon TV's prestigious Kinyo Road programming block, a slot typically reserved for feature films. This made Frieren the first anime series ever to debut in this coveted time slot, building a great intrigue and setting the stage for its anticipated success. With Crunchyroll licensing and distributing the anime episode worldwide, you could already guess what will happen next.
Today we're going to be starting a new show right here on the channel, or should I say a journey. A lot of you have been requesting me to check out this particular show. So many people were hyping it up when it was airing.
Frieren took me by force. I became obsessed. I couldn't stop watching it.
Is now being widely acclaimed as being one of the greatest anime adaptations ever made.
Everyone is reacting to it and watching it.
Frieren is the first time in a long time that I have truly felt the romance of fantasy again.
Indeed, it was an ethereal success. Frieren changed me. Frieren, an anime that revived an entire genre. Frieren, my new obsession. Frieren, the best new anime. I couldn't help but wonder, was it really? Did it truly revive its genre and deserve to take the top spot on my anime list, dethroning even the long-beloved Fullmetal Alchemist? These were the questions I thought to answer over the past few weeks. So let me share with you what I found.
たちの冒険はこれで終わりだ。